A fisherman always gives the fish what the fish likes. That's how you get the fish on your hook.
Greetings to you. I am Minister Louis Farrakhan. I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you who sent me flowers, cards, and well wishes for my speedy recovery from my horrific operation. And to those of you who prayed for my recovery, words are not adequate to express my deep, deep sense of personal gratitude. Each of you can go back to your mosques, your churches, your cathedrals, your synagogues, your temples, your cloisters, wherever it is that you worship God, and say to your congregation that our God, by whatever name you call him, answers prayer. Many, many Christians of many different denominations prayed for me. Many pastors put their churches on fasts and prayers for my recovery. There were Hebrew Israelites all over America, Africa, and in Israel that prayed for me. There were rabbis and Jewish people who prayed for me to recover. There were Muslims all over the world who prayed for me. There were Buddhists who chanted, and there were those who would do yoga in their chants and in their meditations that prayed for me. There were Hindus who prayed for me. There were blacks, whites, Asians, Hispanics, and Native Americans who prayed for me. How then could I come through this illness and this horrific operation and not thank God for a message that would be universal in its scope and universal in its power to heal the human condition? And so, my beloved brothers and sisters, I'm looking forward to seeing you one nation under God. I want you to hear me. First, brothers and sisters, I'm being listened to by a great majority of our people, and even more now, white people are listening, Hispanics are listening, Native Americans are listening, Arabs and Asians are listening. They don't all agree with everything I say, but they agree that this is a sincere and committed person. And the more they understand what I'm saying, the more they agree with what I'm saying. Now, the multiplication has taken place. And Farrakhan made a call, and for 1 million and nearly 2 million showed up. Well, now, the powers that be are terrified, because what they saw was what Ezekiel saw. I think it's the 37th chapter of Ezekiel. Ezekiel saw the dry bones. And Ezekiel said, and lo, they stood up, an exceedingly great army. And when a man calls for 1 million and nearly 2 million show up, and any nation that has an army of 2 million soldiers becomes a power to be reckoned. So what they saw, even though we weren't carrying any weapons or anything, they saw the potential. I believe that every one of you is going to come to yourself. It may be difficult, but you can't make a liar out of God and his messenger. So, my beloved brothers and sisters, here's what we would like you to do. Join us. Join the Nation of Islam. Because we believe in Jesus. In fact, we're trying to follow in the footsteps of that great revolutionary. Literally, people are coming to Islam by the thousands. When I was in Los Angeles, 17,000 people in attendance. I asked those who want to join the Nation of Islam under my leadership. Between 6,000 and 8,000 people stood up. And I said to them, say with me, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah. And they thundered it out. Say with me, I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. And they thundered it out. Many of you were there. Yes, sir. In one night, nearly 8,000. We came to to St. Louis. 10,000 people on the inside, 3,000 to 4,000 on the outside. Half of that audience, over 5,000, accepted Islam that night. And what I'm trying to tell you is the Messiah that you've been looking for. It's the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. The God, the Mahdi you've been looking for is Master Farad Muhammad. And you might as well come on now and unite with them. And let's go on and build a new world of peace and brotherhood. And I will lay down my life for you. We're brothers. I love you as the Honorable Elijah Muhammad loved you best of all. And he has put it in us. And he told us face to face, God can't use a man in this work unless he's willing to give his life for the truth. And I'm telling you, if you're not willing to give your life to see black people up from this lost condition, leave Farrakhan alone. Go on about your business. Because I'm willing to give mine up all the way tonight, man. I don't want to live no more if I can't live to retrieve the brother who is lost. And you know what's going to get him? Raw, naked truth. Unadulterated, unmixed, untampered with, fearless representation of God and his apostle. And if you're ready, come on. But leave your dope. Okay? Leave that. You leave all that madness there. Come on and bring your beautiful black self and let's go get our people up. They are not that lost that they can't be found. They can be corrected. They can be reformed. They can be redeemed. They can be reconciled. How do you know? Elijah Muhammad did it. In fact, he did it all. So thank you, brothers and sisters. Thank you, and may Allah bless all of you. Those of you who are here for your first or second time, listen. How many of you believe that what you heard taught is the truth and is good for the black man? Let me see your hand. You do? All right, you know it's true. You know it's good for the black man. Last question, but I want you to think about it. If you believe it's true, how many of you would like to accept this truth, become a part of the Nation of Islam, and let's go after getting our lost brother and sister and building a nation for black people? Let me see your hands. How many of you ready? Very good. Very good. Brothers and sisters, those who say they are ready, man, that's the ones I want to see. But may I suggest something to you? You continue to listen to the teachings of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Brothers and sisters, do nothing unto anyone that you would not like to have done unto yourselves.
Treat everyone right and never be the aggressor. But if anybody molests you, don't you turn the other cheek now. You fight with those who fight with you. Assalamu alaikum.